G'day guys and welcome back to another video. In this video we are working on the HK. Firstly fitting the freshly built engine back into the car, as well as removing and installing new diff gears all in time for Drag Challenge 2025. So I've made a few videos on this car over the last few years, but I'll give you guys a quick run through of what it is. It's the old man's 1968 HK Prem wagon. It does Drag Challenge, whole national events, and it's run a 9.4 at 140 mile per hour at tail and bend. And now the engine's out, as you can tell, and we've just freshened it up. Well, I think the performance did, and we're going to get that engine back into the car and prep for Drag Challenge 2025. So the purpose of this video, I guess, is just to show you guys behind the scenes of prepping for an event like Drag Challenge, where you're driving thousands of kilometers and racing every day. So this year we're in the 9.5 class again. Last year we came runners up, but yeah, now they want to obviously push it a bit more and hopefully come away with first place. So hopefully we'll get this engine back in, get it all wired up and all ready for Drag Challenge.
Same engine, kind of. Same block, rods, crank, pistons, even heads, basically. Just had a quick freshen up. Danks built the engine. We got a good 6 years out of the last combo. Bottom end, didn't have any issues with it at all. A couple of broken valve springs and just a bit tight on the top end. So new cam is probably the only change. This is more of a nitrous cam. Still made the same kind of power aspirated, but it's just going to be a lot more efficient. We were throwing almost a 300 shot at it. We're hoping to put a little bit less in, but to burn more efficiently and make the same amount of power. So save me some coin with the nitrous price being through the roof.
It's been a few hours now. We've got all the accessories bolts up to the engine, so it's now ready to be dropped in. We've got the alternator, the nitrous bits and the flywheel on. It's already got a lot of the parts on it. And oil in it from when it was dynoed at Addicted Performance. We also got the steering box and the columns all mounted up. But yeah, we're going to pull the diff out tomorrow. Next thing is to just sort of drop the engine in and get it all mounted up, and then we can worry about whatever else we have to do. Shouldn't be too much longer until we get the engine all hooked up and ready to fire.
Been doing Drag Challenge for probably 6 or 7 years now, doing the Holden Nationals as well. Managed to come out on top in the 950 class at the Holden Nationals a couple of years ago. And with Drag Challenge, we generally just go there for a boys' weekend of cruising and a pub crawl. Last year, I decided to actually try give it a crack. The car's only PB'd 950, and so we basically PB'd the car every track and went 950, went 9499, unfortunately, or else that would have been the winning pass. But to come second last year in Drag Challenge was really good. So I'm happy with the times the car's running. So this year, that's what we're trying to do. Try win the 950 class. We're making a little bit more power. That's all I ever wanted to do with the car. I don't want to go any faster. So hopefully this year we can win it. Again, depends on what other cars are in the class. To go 951 every track is what I want to do. And if that doesn't win it, well, good luck to whoever does win it.
One more?
Yeah. Same as before. Is there any difference?
No, sounds the exact same.
Yeah, they're new, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fuck, are they good? Fuck the lights, look at the engine.
Highlights. That came out of the highlights.
So you would have just seen we got the car going last night. It took longer than we anticipated, but you know, it doesn't matter, we got it going. So first we obviously didn't have the plugs in and turned it over, make sure it's got oil pressure and all that. Once that was all good, put the spark plugs in, ignition leads on, and turn it over. At first we were having a bit of issues with it and it wouldn't start up, fire up. Plugged the computer in and got the car on the hoist, and then found an earth cable that was loose. So once we got that all fixed, it started up, no worries at all. But yeah, so now engine's in, waiting on the bonnet to get done. Got to pull the diff out now. So new gears going in and a Detroit locker, because it's got a spool in it, but the old man wants it nicer to drive on the road, so that's the next thing to do.
It's all good.
Happy?
Yeah, it starts. It's not on fire. Win-win.
All right, let's get the diff out.
A.m. before we go to work. We are pulling the diff center out. I want to get a couple of extra mile an hour out of it. Probably hopefully get another 5 mile an hour. So I'm going from a 3.7 or 3.5. Hopefully your car's making enough power to push it that extra couple of mile an hour. Yeah, the 3.7s that I got are a little bit noisy. So being in the car for 4 or 5 hours on the road gets a bit annoying. So yeah, we'll change it up to a new set of gears, hoping that they're not as noisy, and yeah, bring the RPM down probably 300 or 400 RPM, hopefully at 100 mile an hour, or 100 kilometres an hour, I should say. So this is probably the third 9-inch that's in it now. I've broken axles and bits and pieces. The last one we twisted the housing, so had to new centre again, new housing and braced, and then the brace was sitting in the fuel tank, the factory tank, which I've still got. So then we have to get Darren from Trick Fab to fabricate up this custom tank for us. So yeah. Never ending. All my body today. When the last time I was racing and I blew the this center out, you can see where I pushed the crown wheel through tried to push the crown wheel out of the back of the housing set of lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, tried to push the crown wheel out.
So yeah, axles are out. Diff centers are out now. That's getting dropped off today, and hopefully we can get that back sooner than later. Got the axles sitting over here, just a 35 spline, so good bit of kit. Yeah, just waiting on the diff, and then it can go back in. Got to fix up some of the wiring, make sure everything else is good to go with the engine, get it back on the street, and we've got a few other bits coming as well to kind of change the car up a bit, and like you said, go for more an aggressive look rather than the grandpa spec. Next episode, we take the car down to Danko at Addicted Performance. We get the car tuned and dynoed, ready to take racing.
Fire!